Hey everyone, John Cora here, McClinton Chevrolet Mitsubishi, and we do a lot of Mitsubishi videos, but I thought, hey, today let's change it up and take a look at the 2021 Chevy Equinox. Did you know that the Equinox is Chevrolet's second best-selling vehicle? Of course, number one is the Silverado, but today I want to show you around this vehicle, explain who the buyer is, and explain why so many people do buy the Chevy Equinox. So, let's get started. Alright, so the Equinox is considered a compact crossover. It competes with vehicles like the Toyota RAV4, the Ford Escape, our very own Mitsubishi Outlander, vehicles like that. It fits the needs of a lot of people. The one we're looking at today is an all-wheel drive Premier. So we went to the tippy top of the trim levels here for you. It is an iridescent pearl, so it's got the upgraded paint on it. Fun fact, for 2021, there's only one engine option available on the Equinox. It's a 1.5 liter turbo. In years past, you could get a 2-liter turbo, which was an awesome engine. Not that there's anything wrong with the 1.5, but if you wanted a little bit more horsepower, you could have gotten a 2.0. And there used to be a diesel offered on this version of the Equinox. However, that got discontinued, I believe, a year or so ago as well. So right now you just have the one engine option. It's a good engine though. It is pretty capable. Your Equinox can tow up to 1,500 pounds. This one, of course, has all the bells and whistles. One of the things you're going to notice right off the top of the bat is the panoramic moonroof there. Of course, you got the upgraded rims, which look great against this pearl paint. On the Premier, of course, you do get the power liftgate here. And even though this is a compact crossover, you get loads of cargo space back here. Plenty of room for all of your gear. Of course, those seats do fold down. This one is even equipped with a little backing there, rubber backing. So if you have something that's a little bit more, something that's got sand on it or dirt, it won't get into the carpet as much. So that's nice to have. And I will say this power liftgate is adjustable. I actually just hit my head when I was backing out, but you can actually adjust it. So like if you're in a parking garage, you can adjust it not to go all the way up. And I'll show you that. It's actually, the adjustments are on the door. Of course, this one is all-wheel drive. Most of the ones we sell here are all-wheel drive. It's just what our customers prefer. We do occasionally get the front-wheel drive ones in as well. It just, here in West Virginia, we do have a lot of inclement weather, so a lot of people prefer the all-wheel drive over the front-wheel drive. Both are pretty capable vehicles. This does have a 6-speed transmission. And before I move into the interior, I do want to mention that this vehicle is getting a pretty significant refresh for 2022. It was actually supposed to be for 2021, but with the pandemic, everything got pushed back. So in a few weeks, actually some dealerships already have the 22 models out. It's a new front end, a new rear end, some interior updates, different paint colors and all that fun stuff. I will say on the Premier, you do get your turn signals there. There's your headlights. All right, let's move inside. All right, so now we're inside the vehicle. Once again, this is the Premier. So once again, tippy top of the trim level. You get the Bose stereo. This has the leather. It also has down here heated and ventilated seats, which is nice. One complaint I have is, even though this is the top trim, that's a very small display. So this vehicle is a little bit older as far as the design goes, and there is that refresh coming next year. But the one criticism I do have about it is that the screen's just, for this class of vehicle, for like this price point, it needs to be a little bit bigger. That's just my opinion though. If you come down here, you actually get wireless charging for your cell phone, which is a nice feature that a lot of vehicles are starting to get. It's just a nice convenient way to charge your phone. Of course, you do have your USB ports down there too. Once again, heated and ventilated seats. You got dual zone climate control, which is great for if you have a passenger with you. On the steering wheel, you get all kinds of nice features like a heated steering wheel. You get the crash avoidance there. You get the lane departure assist. Of course, you have your stereo controls over here as well, cruise control. One thing I will say that I do like about this vehicle as I started up here, let me push this so we don't get static. There we go. I actually really enjoy the 360 camera that's available in this Equinox. And as I shift into reverse, you'll see that come on. So it's a very clear display, and I know there's a little bit of a glare here on it, but very clear display. Plus you can change the angles here if you want. So you can actually just go to the front camera, you can go to the side, you can do the, you know, that wild bird's eye view, if you will, and you can do what's out your mirrors there. And you can even see if you have a trailer hitch hooked up to this vehicle. If you're backing up, which we'll back up a little bit there, you can actually see where the ball is on a trailer hitch, so you can back up to your trailer with ease. Really convenient if you're hooking up a trailer by yourself. Of course, down here you do have your electronic parking brake, and the gauge cluster is, you know, pretty straightforward. You have your engine temperature, your gas gauge, your tachometer, your speedometer as well. Of course, it does have the automatic headlights here too. Wiper settings are pretty straightforward. Once again, it does have the fog lights. You got on your door here, you have your mirror adjustments, your power windows, your power door locks. All in all, the Equinox is a pretty straightforward vehicle. It's great for small families, or if you're taking this on a lot of road trips. Even though it's a compact vehicle, it's a compact that is equipped almost like, or I should say packaged almost like a smaller mid-size crossover. So this does slot above the Equinox. Nope. So this is above the Trailblazer and the Trax. It's below the Blazer. It's also well below the Traverse. But all in all, it's just fits the needs of a lot of different people, and that's one of the reasons why it's so successful as far as sales goes. All right, and as we pop out, I'd want to show you there on the door is the adjustment for the rear hatch. That's why I hit my head on it, is because it's only set for 3/4 of the way. Now it's up to max. You can push that in and it'll lift the door. Of course, you have your power seat memory there as well. It's got 2 settings on it. Let's take a quick look here at the back seat. And this one does have heated outboard back seats, which is a nice feature to have too. So if you have passengers here on a cold winter day, they can stay warm in the back seat quite easily. You also notice it does have the vents there in the back as well. If you have car seats, this is a great vehicle to consider, because once again, even though it is a compact crossover, it's got plenty of room. What I like is this back door opens pretty wide, so if you need to get a child seat in or out of the back seat, very easy to do. Of course, it being leather, it's a lot easier to clean up if you have like food spillage or anything like that. All in all, that's a great look at the Equinox, and I do want to show you the back hatch now that it's completely lifted up. Much more space for someone who's 6'4" like I am, and I did not hit my head that time. So if you're in the market for a new crossover, please consider the 21 Equinox. We actually have several in stock right now, which is kind of rare for us right now with the chip shortage. If you have any questions, give us a call, 304-422-6501. Comment below if you have questions. I know we don't do as many Chevrolet videos on this channel, but that will change. And stop by, check out McClintonChevy.com. All right, hope you have a great day.